Call 707-578-6101, 707-578-6101, or visit us on the web at www.fountaingroveinn.com.
What's cooking today? I'm Paul Stern. That is Jack Roberts, Michael Horn on assignment. And Jack, we just spoke with the president of Women's Automotive
I
Association.
still don't know what that organization is. Jody DeVere was our guest. She's a president, and she was trying to get so many websites in the segment. It was that is a perfect example of somebody who comes on as a guest to give us some information, and they just go commercial crazy, all right? And it was kind of funny. She was trying to get so many websites in, and it's ridiculous.
I was a little bit surprised about the thing with the oil. I certainly knew that the AskPatty.com
Well,
was
she's
coming.
probably getting an oil job from somebody. She's getting a certificate that she's getting a lot of oil sent to her house.
No, I don't believe that. I don't know if
true.
anything of the sort.
I think
But I
it's
do
true.
want to say something, not on a critical nature, but I do believe that an organization such as the Women's Automotive Association International does kind of perpetuate a stereotype that women do know less about automotive type issues than men, which I don't necessarily believe personally to be the case.
How about the tagline, how to find certified female-friendly auto advice? How about friendly auto advice? Why does it have to be female? I mean, you want the guy to be treated the same as you want equality, don't we? Both guys and women should be treated the same.
Again, being certified, and again, this is a terminology that the Women's Automotive Association International has created themselves, but certified female-friendly, again, to me, seems like something of a marketing ploy to get more business from females.
I don't think we're going to have Jody on the show
Well,
anymore.
no, I'm in
Jody,
favor.
if you're listening, let me give you a little advice.
Oh, no, Jack, please, Jack.
I'm going to give you a little
Jack,
advice.
please.
Jody,
when you say that, it makes me very nervous.
When you go to a national radio show, okay, first of all, don't try to get every plug you have
Jack,
in the world. I'm sure they may be giving you certain merchandise.
No, Jack, I don't believe that is the case.
We
don't know that anything like that is the case.
But don't go on and give all these websites. Give the one website.
She gave the one website, and then she
didn't. She gave Ask Patty. She gave the oil website. She talked about the Women's Automotive Association. She went on and on.
I know, and she mentioned something about a high-quality oil, which it's my understanding that if
she's getting paid off. She's getting paid off from these companies.
Oh, no,
Jack. That sort of gets me upset
I don't like,
because you can't do that.
No, let's not use that word, paid off.
Okay.
She could be sponsored by these companies, which is perfectly fine and acceptable, but I think generally speaking that if there is an oil that's sold at a reputable automotive facility, it's probably perfectly fine.
Why do you talk like that?
Talk like what?
You're talking about so. Just say what you mean. Just say you keep saying.
I'm trying to be diplomatic about it as you're saying things that could be very.
Let's tell the truth. I mean, the lady called. She did the interview. She was scheduled to be on the show.
Yes.
Representing what I thought was a very good organization. All right.
Sure.
Then she went on and she talked about everything except the organization, and she tried to plug everything in the world. And to me, this is wrong. That's what's wrong with radio today. Everything's going to be sold. Everything's going to be done this way, and it's ridiculous.
Okay. Well,
I've said enough now. I'm probably not working here anymore, but that's all right. We're What's Cooking Today? He's Paul Stern. I'm Jack Roberts. Where's Michael, by the way? Where did he go?
He's probably as far away from this broadcast as he possibly can
sure
be.
He is.
That's all I have to say about that. Mike, I hope you enjoy yourself wherever you happen to be, because we welcome you back at any time, believe me. Jody DeVere, though, president of Women's Automotive Association International. I just like saying that. It sounds like such an authoritative body.
It sounds like
no pun intended.
You got nothing prepared because you went back to Jody, right? You had nothing prepared at all.
Well, I like Jody as opposed to this rather kind of I don't know, confrontational.
It wasn't confrontational.
I'd like to hang around the Women's Automotive Association International.
You like hanging around with women in cars.
I do like hanging around with women in cars.
Is that restraining order?
A lot of people look at cars and women in a similar vein.
But seriously, there are many. Being all serious for 1 second here, there are many women that are much more knowledgeable than a lot of guys.
Absolutely.
They know cars inside or out.
Absolutely.
They know exactly what they're doing. But Jody is not one of them.
Jack, will you stop to check out? No, I was actually, you know what I like? I was in at a one of the oil and filter change places commonly known across the country, where they actually now.
Jiffy Lube.
Jack, okay, yes, but the point being, there was a female attendant. There was a female doing the under the hood stuff, and boy, was I impressed.
That's great. I mean, I'm sure a lot of qualified females.
In fact, they're probably better. You know what? I know.
I wouldn't go that far. I would. Not go that
I would go that far. They're probably better than the guys. In certain industries, you could say it's a man's world, and I have a feeling when you're talking about in the auto shop, especially when you get into the pit in the garage, under the hood, it's a man. It's a lot of. It's probably still a man's
greasy
domain.
work.
It's a man's
Oily
domain.
work.
Doesn't mean that women can't get involved and women can't do even a better job. And that's what I think is slowly but surely happening.
Okay, so we've done enough on this segment, which was supposed to last a couple of minutes.
Maybe we do want to plug that oil.
We went on and on and on. All
Boy.
right, I do want to
Okay.
remind affiliates around the country that Bob Conrad has a very special guest on many of these stations tomorrow. Raquel Welch is going to be here talking about her new book and going to spend some time with Robert tomorrow.
Raquel Welch.
Raquel Welch.
Doesn't get any finer than that.
Well, Sophia Loren looks pretty good, too. Don't you think?
I think Sophia Loren had her day and time.
She still looks good.
I
Still looks good.
think she looks good for her age. Very as good as you can be for your age.
She's the same
but
age as-
Raquel Welch is still Raquel Welch. She's still
She's 70 years old.
really.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
but now you do.
Sophia Loren. I don't know. What does that mean? How old is Sophia Loren?
72.
How old?
72.
Oh, I would have thought Sophia Loren was a little bit older
You know, it was
than
a great
Raquel
movie
Welch.
with Sophia Loren.
Are you sure about that, Jack?
Well, actually, Sophia Loren may be a little bit older, but I'm sure that Raquel
yeah,
Welch
there
is
you go,
69,
Jack.
70.
You made that up. Sophia Loren's got to be in her 80s.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty. If Raquel Welch is 70,
She's 69 or 70. I think she just had her 70th birthday. What are we talking about, Raquel Welch? This is What's Cooking Today, live across America at this radio station.
Raquel Welch or Sophia Loren? Sophia Loren is 75.
So I was 3 years off. 2 years off.
Okay. I apologize to Sophia Loren.
That's
I had
still
her,
young. That's
I had
very
her in her,
vital.
I had her in her 80s.
You go out with 75-year-old women all the time, Paul. I know that for a fact.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. If you have an elderly loved one, please listen. Whether it's fire danger, a serious fall, or other type of home emergency, Life Alert is there for you. The company with the slogan, Help, I've fallen and I can't get up, protects 100,000 members.